Oh, good. Finally, we're live. All right. Oh, I see we have some people ready to see the slaughter of the sheep. Good. Fantastic. Your two hosts are prime and ready. Oh, look. Someone is giving us money already. Yeah, thank you, Sephiroth. Money. It's good. Feed us. We'll need funds. There's no love here. Episode 100. We've already killed your hosts. We've taken over. It's just mere minutes before things end for you all. Yes, relish in this 100th episode. You're here for us, not them. Let's see. Intros. Let's see, there's the one they always use, and there's the other one they've only used so for special occasions. Oh, more squares that glow. Yes. Give us shapes. Send us shapes. Oh, give us more squares that glow. Yes. Give us shapes. Send us shapes. Oh, give us more squares that glow. Yes. Give us shapes. Well, let's see. Well, we shouldn't prolong the end. Let us begin. Oh, Earth time. I do months work here. Hold on. Is this an Umbral era? Well, it's going to be a calamity. So, let's try this. Today is October 19th, 2018. This is episode 100 of Maelstrom Radio.
Maelstrom Radio. With your hosts, Gladys and Shinra.
And welcome everybody to Maelstrom Radio. The hosts, well, you're looking at them. It is I, Ascian Flatus, and with me, well, my partner in crime, as always, is a fantastic Ascian. It's Shin. Shin, how are you?
Better now.
Well, I mean, normally, they read the news, but fuck that.
It's so boring.
It's not worth it, really. There's nothing good in the news. I don't know. You know. I mean, there's better things to do. We have a god that's going to come here and take over this planet.
God, you're almost as slow as the normal one.
Well, you know, as they say. I have a red mask, okay? You don't talk to me that way. Not one of those white mass Ascians. Well, I think everyone's been prolonged enough. Things are moving along, so to speak. And as we all know, the time has come. Your old hosts have made it possible for Zodiac to travel between the worlds. Your warrior of lights have been dimmed. Flatus and Shin have been sent to the most vile of places. Faced with their sins, they must travel upwards through the hells of Eorzea. They've given the community a voice, and it's time for the community to attempt to redeem their hosts. Shall we begin? First, apparently, a message of hope.
Join me, children of Eorzea. The time is now that we need it to save some of our closest friends. We have Shinta. We have Flatus, locked in an embassament of deep, hellish world. And why is that reason? Because the Flatus and the Shinta you see before you are no good than Ascians. They have captured, destroyed all that Maelstrom was made of. And I say this to you, children of Eorzea. Will you help them?
No.
Flatus and Shin are currently seeking escape from a dark room. There is but one way out. A key stuck inside the cavity of a dead voidsent. What do they do? Shin takes a lighter from his pocket. Where the hell did you get a lighter? You don't smoke.
A lot of convenience. Should probably move this on so it can be over.
Ah, shit. All right. Well, we have no way of knowing what we're going to do. I mean, normally when we do this sort of stuff, our audience kind of helps us, but we don't have an audience. I mean, if I had to take a guess, I would think they would want us to, go for it.
I mean, it's kind of dark, but...
Well, Shin tries to sass Flatus because he blames him for the Ascians killing them and taking over their bodies. Mid-argument, he throws the lighter and slams it into the wall, revealing a hidden panel. You almost hit me!
You had it coming.
But,
I mean, you like summoned them, they came over, we got shoved down here. It's freaking dark. I don't have a lighter, we lost our light.
Define summon.
Wait, summon? What summon?
I mean, I didn't summon anybody.
Too much salt.
Oh, because I rant about one thing. All of a sudden, it's
every single day.
Fine. Hey, look, your lighter fucking opened a panel. And there's a switch in the panel. I'm gonna touch it.
At least there's no snake.
It's not a hole, though.
It's true, it's a panel. It's a
I'm a
panel spider?
Panel spider? I don't want to touch it. You touch it.
Nope, not touching it.
Fine. I'll touch it.
There is another exit the other way, though. I saw it in the brief light when the lighter hit the wall.
Yeah, no, fuck that. We're free. Let's see where these stairs lead.
I don't know if we really want to go down these stairs.
I mean, do you want to stay in the dark room?
No, I prefer not to be eaten by a Gru.
God, I hope there's no Grus.
But it's so fluffy.
The Gru's fluffy? How do you know a Gru's fluffy?
Never mind, keep going.
All right.
Gotta get out of here sooner.
Yeah. The guys reach the top of the stairs to be confronted by a hell beast that looks like the iTunes podcasting service. It's blocked them from continuing. Ah, shit. This is hell, isn't it?
Not Canada, that's for sure.
No, well, if it was Canada, there'd be a Poutine Pete.
That feels much more American to me.
Poutine Pete feels American?
Kinda does.
Like an Americanized poutine place? Is their mascot a seal? I don't know why it would be a seal, but I feel like a seal would be their mascot.
For Poutine Pete? Or for Americanized Canadian things?
Both.
Do you know how we should get past this hell beast? I mean,
I don't know.
Weird podcasting service, Hellbeast. Don't come across those every day. Certainly not for 8 months.
Yeah, no, it's not great. If you know what, man? Stand back. I got this.
I was gonna go way back.
I got this. Flatus squats into an attack pounce position. He wrestles the hell beast. Flatus raises the beast above his head and lands a running crucifix powerbomb.
Is that the Crucible's key move?
No, it's mine.
Okay.
No. I don't know what theirs was, but I'm pretty sure mine was the crucifix powerbomb. You know, raising somebody on my back and then tossing them onto their spine is a good surefire way to make sure nobody moves after that.
It's true. It seems to have done a number on the Hellbeast.
Yeah. You know, I'm the cream of the crop. Always rising to the top. They get past the Hellbeast. That is iTunes. They have entered a realm of doubt and failure. A realm where their minds thoughts plague them from all sides.
Hey, feels kind of like home.
That's, well, you know, if home is not our happy place, then, you know, we're doing pretty all right. You know, there's a gray sky in that valley, and we're pretty lousy heroes.
Yeah, I don't think anyone should consider us a hero.
Well, there's been worse things we've been called.
Really?
I mean,
don't answer that. We're already in our own personal hell here. Let's not keep going.
It's not great. This sucks. How will they keep their minds clear of the negative thoughts that plague them?
Find a happy place. Find a happy place.
My happy place could possibly be at a Poutine Pete's right now.
I could deal with some Poutine Pete.
Is that like vegan Pete, but Canadian?
And not vegan.
Pete misses out on a lot of good stuff.
Not Poutine Pete, though.
He has all the best stuff. Thoughts of using their platform so the community can have a voice. Giving folks creating content in the game a place to share what they're doing and getting to meet so many cool folks. We've done a lot of cool shit, man, and we can't let this place get us down. We've done a lot of cool stuff and talked to a lot of cool fucking people.
I mean, it was, 2 years ago we got to meet all the awesome people from like Phoenix Down Radio, Musecast, Gather Together, and I know that we came across a few others, but we didn't really meet them at the time.
Yeah, I mean,
and like since then we've also met like the Crucible and She Heals, I Tank. I knew there was a name that I couldn't think of. This place is really messing with my head.
Yeah, and I mean, think about all the other people that are not even content creators, but creating content in game, like Lucky Sparrow, who spend their time, doing dance shows twice a month on Balmung, or the people creating, amazing RP content. Like, we gave them a platform to talk and share their thoughts. We got to get the fuck out of here.
I finally got a character on to Balmung just so I can go and see A Stage Reborn again.
Yeah. Come on, they're doing Shakespeare. We can't miss that. We've been through worse, man. Let's just keep moving.
All right, let's go.
Gladys and Shin happen upon a path that splits 3 ways. You want to flip a coin?
You have a coin with you?
No, but you had a lighter.
I mean, I did, but I chucked it at your head, so we're kind of out of options?
Whew. The paths are treacherous, and each one containing a test. Which path will they take? Man, this is gonna suck. None of them look happy.
All of them kind of look dark and depressing. I really don't like the one on the far right.
The far right one is scary as shit. Oh man,
that middle one's kind of has this weird smell from it.
Yeah, I don't like smells. Let's you know what? Let's
Are you sure? Do we want to go this way?
I mean, maybe it's like one of those things where it looks really bad, but at the end it's like there's a baby sheep.
It worked. There's something nice and fluffy at the end of this.
It worked. Maybe it's the Gru.
Yeah, I don't really feel like being eaten today. This is not a thing about Vor.
The path is sacrifice. It leads to a door.
Does not sound friendly.
The door reads, for the door to open, you must sacrifice for your brother.
This is a very ominous door. I'm not liking it.
It's not great. I mean, sacrifice what exactly?
I really hope it's not me. I mean, I would sacrifice you to get out of here, but
I'd sacrifice me too.
You know, I wish we had some of our listeners because there's definitely a few that I'd be willing to sacrifice.
We
Don't
all
tell them
know
I said
who.
that.
I won't. Gladys and Shin agree to both stick their hands into a hole they see off to the side. They know this feeling.
Sketchy.
Ugh. Wait a minute.
The hell is that?
It's their old friend, Whole Snake. Shin and Gladys pet the whole snake, and the door opens. Hey, Shin, it's Whole Snake.
It's so scaly. This is not what I was expecting, but it turned out better than I don't know what we sacrificed here, but
I don't know.
Definitely a little bit of my innocence.
I mean, we got to pet a noodle.
And let's get out of here before that innocence goes any further.
All right. As they travel the path beyond, let's check in with Assi and Flatus and Assi and Shin. I am not a fan that they keep making their way towards the end. No matter, they will face our Lord soon enough. When this is all over, our worlds will collide. Praise Zodiac!
He'll be there and doing Praise Zodiac.
Soon we will use Maelstrom Radio as the premier show to talk all things Ascian and Zodiac, as Zodiac will take over both realms. Let's see what the two incompetent duo are. Ah, yes! Yes, they see what hangs above them. Darkness. No parents. Rah! The boys turn up to a circle arena. They know this all too well. Above them, Dalaman hangs in the sky.
Is this a boss arena? Really? Seriously?
Well, it is a circle.
Could be a square.
Or a bridge.
You fools. You've allowed me, Lord Zodiac, to enter this realm. Your bodies are forfeit and will serve to bring my glorious apocalypse. Prepare to see your doom.
Well, we're gonna die.
I'm gonna ask him a question.
Don't poke the bear.
Lord Zodiac? Why us?
I needed two souls of pure light to bridge the gap between Eorzea, this realm, and your world. I will take over your world, grow strong, and come back and conquer Eorzea, and all of Heiden's children will burn to dust.
I don't like this.
I don't like this either.
One thing I did learn is that you actually have to walk close to him for it to start the encounter, so we have a little bit of time, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. Their fate has been sealed. What do you choose? Shin, I'm sorry. I never wanted anything like this to happen.
We have had worse shows. I mean, there was that one.
Yeah, but I never meant for us to be killed. I just wanted us to have a fun show about an MMO we were playing. You know, have a fun show with my best friend, not somehow bring enough light in so Ascians take over with darkness.
If we sacrifice ourselves by walking into the light of the crystal, maybe we can seal the rift in Dalamud?
At least we die heroes. unknown heroes, but we could have died less.
We were unknown podcasters.
True. Till sea swallows all.
Keep listening.
The two friends walk towards their doom, facing a god in a falling prison of an elder dragon. A song of hope plays.
Now die!
To all of my children in whom life flows abundant, to all of my children to whom death hath passed his judgment, the soul yearns for honor and the flesh the hereafter. Look to those who walked before to lead those who walk after. Shining is the land's light of justice. Ever flows the land's well of purpose. Walk free, walk free, walk free, believe the land's alive, so believe. Father, promise, witness, reason, follow, wonder, stumble, listen, honor, value, whisper, mention, ponder, warrant, cherish, welcome, witness, listen, suffer, sanction, weather, wonder, and sleep on. Now open your eyes while our plight is repeated. Still deaf to our cries, lost in hope we lie defeated. Our souls have been torn and our bodies forsaken, bearing sins of the past, for our future is taken. War, born of strife, these trials persuade us not. Words without a sound, these lies betray our thoughts. Marred by a plague of doubt, the land she mourns. to listen, to suffer, to entrust unto tomorrow. In one fleeting moment from the land doth life flow. Yet in one fleeting moment, for anew it doth grow. In the same fleeting moment, thou must live, die, and know.
Fuck me, Shin.
Oh. What was that?
I think we're alive.
Are we?
Or
I
are
heard
we
all over.
I feel like dead. I feel like dead.
Hmm.
What the
Yeah.
fuck? The fuck
Oh,
was that
there's my
noise?
foot. I don't know. It sounds really annoying. What is it?
It's the fucking haunted
God.
phone.
Why do you still have that thing? Can you please get rid of it?
I can't get rid of it. How the fuck did it follow us here?
I can't even burn the damn thing. Lost my lighter.
Ugh.
Yeah, can you answer the damn thing?
Yeah. Hello?
Bonjour, it is I, Avere, the deadhead you can never be rid of. No, not like the band. Oh,
Hey, Javier. Shin, listen, Shin and I are all beaten up. Can we call
not do
you?
this while I have a splitting headache?
no, mon enemy, nonsense. You know how hard it is to get a signal to you, Kakabodi? Haunted phone minutes on cheap? No.
True. You sort of missed 100, buddy. Did you want to just chat?
Ah, but of course. I have a few questions for you to fill the talk.
Fine.
Yeah, it's of course. Let's ask away, Javier. Ask away.
100 episodes. That's 520s for the enlightened. How does it feel to have struggled along this far?
It's had a lot of ups and downs along the way, clearly.
Usually more downs than ups, but the ups are really, really high, so that's always been great.
Yeah. It's been an interesting journey for the over 2 years that we've been doing this. It's almost I don't know. I would almost describe it as like it's you ever done 100 of something and then realize like it's almost like an art installation piece. Like if this ever went away, this, you know, it's still here. So it's pretty awesome feeling.
2 years, no? Surely there are some memories you can speak of which stand out in your minds.
Shin?
There's a lot of memories, I guess. Like I'm trying to think. I'm still frazzled from this whole wherever the hell we just came from.
Did we?
Mhm.
Listen, I'm not gonna even just try to figure out what hole we flew out of. We flew out of something.
All I know is I got to pet the whole snake, and that made me happy.
That was a good
Not
time.
like that. Please don't clip that. Damn it. Almost made it.
Clipped, mon ami.
Go away over here.
I think
things that stand out to me. We got that awesome interview with Too Mellow. Like feels like forever ago, and like we had that really awesome show when Dylan first joined us. When we had a whole bunch of people on and got to basically discuss this whole article that Dylan wrote about inclusivity in the LGBT group and all of that.
Yeah, the Hear Feel Think.
Yeah, that's what it was called.
Yeah. Man, no, Too Mellow was pretty amazing. We had a great time with Lucky Sparrow. A Stage Reborn was always amazing.
Our first and most recent guests, we have Moogle Go Round, Chili, and Paul.
Yeah, I mean we've been really lucky to talk to some really amazing people.
Not memorable on our show, but going on their show for the first time was very, very memorable.
Yeah,
all 3 hours of it.
All of 3 hours. Speaking of Nando's Chicken, oddly enough.
It's a very weird day.
Yeah. Also, like, not show related, but somehow show related. Moving over to Gilgamesh and having a thriving FC is a pretty big deal. Now that we ended up getting some really quality officers, and Chili and Paul moved over there, and we also have Avi and Pete from She Heals I Tank now in the FC. So it's something that I can speak to, that the show has helped push forward, was the fact that, hey, if you wanted to hang out with us, and it ended up being people did, which is always cool. So
still not completely sure why they decided to, but I'm glad that they did.
Yeah, I never understood it either, but I'm happy they did as well. And of course, like anybody that we've ever had on our show, the Blitzball League, the Bucks that we sponsored. I mean, we've done a lot of fun and cool shit. And
and by we have done a lot, you mean Dylan has done a lot.
Dylan has done a lot. Dylan
so much.
Dylan has done so much cool shit. But in all honesty, like I don't think we would have met half the people we would know today without doing the show. And that, it's very humbling that we get to know so many cool and amazing people in, like, that are content creators, fellow content creators, and people just that play the game, that do amazing stuff.
You mentioned many guests, but who of your guests were your favorite, and why was it the Crucible?
You sound biased there, Avir.
I know quality when I read it.
I didn't know the Afterlife got Tumblr.
The Afterlife has all sorts of things.
You
are surprised that Hell has Tumblr?
You know what?
No, I'm not surprised at all that Hell has Tumblr. But I really would have thought that Twitter would have been more their thing.
Twitter is further down than I am.
Fair enough.
You know what? I believe that.
As much as the question was biased, I think the Crucible is probably one of the favorite groups that I've had on. Like, I love all the people that we've had on, but like especially like Chili, Paul, Safe, Bahamut. We've had all of them on a number of times here, and it's always a great conversation, always a great time, lots and lots of fun. Sometimes a little zany, but like that's what makes the show interesting, and at least for us to do.
Yeah, it's the fact that I'm now gonna have to go probably get like my insights checked for bleeding, but other than that, I'm still excited to see all these people at FanFest.
Might have a slight impression or something.
I mean, outside of our friends and the people we've had, I mean, like the Crucible's always been fun. Too Mellow, I mean, is one of my favorite remix and game composers, and having him on the show was super surreal, and that's still one of my favorite interviews, still to this day. Just because I got to interview somebody I loved listening to his music, and the fact that he used to mix old school Final Fantasy beats with like, Wu-Tang Clan lyrics was always amazing to me. And the fact that he's now composing video game soundtracks is phenomenal. And he just did his own take on a third Jet Set Radio future, gaming soundtrack, even though there's not a third Jet Set Radio. And it's really good, and I would love to have him back. Once we clean up, and I'm pretty sure there's probably Asian crap all over my computer.
Yeah, and we really, really need to get rid of this freaking phone.
Yeah, this thing sucks.
Signal's terrible too.
It might be cursed. I don't know if we can actually get rid of it.
Is it haunted or is it just a cursed phone?
Why not both?
True. Did we break the phone?
Did we?
Nah, the reception is bad here. For each of you, Prodazar, what is your favorite moment of the other?
Go ahead and take this one.
Oh man. My favorite Shin moment is when, we often say behind the scenes, that Shin is the straight man. And if you don't know what that is in a comedy sense, that Shin is the person who doesn't break character. Not that we were doing characters on the show, but we were very much magnified versions of ourselves. And Shin has never been comfortable on this side of a podcast, and I got to share him with a lot of people, and he's really, really good at it. Like at first he was very like nervous, and he's still kind of nervous. He still doesn't like being on this side of the show.
Also still true.
But he does a phenomenal job. And when he breaks, or when he cracks a joke, or when he's actually passionate talking about a topic, he kills it. And it's amazing to watch every time, because he's supernatural at this, and I love sharing him with the world. And I, whatever the future holds for us, I would still always have him here to share him with the world, because even though he doesn't like this side of it, he is really good at it. And I will always tell him that, because he is really good at it. Got anything?
That question was for both of you.
Yeah, I gotta follow up on that. I don't think I can follow up against that. I think we talked about this last time, or a few episodes ago, about like the things that I thought you did amazingly with us, like putting this all together and organizing everything. And even before we did this episode today, like just thanking you for doing all of the hard work to put this all together and have everything here and run so smoothly overall. I think my favorite time overall with the entirety of the group, or sorry, with like out of every single thing, like it's probably just the more mundane stuff. Like anytime that we do an episode and I somehow manage to break you, is just, it's a lot of fun, because it's those like genuine moments that make it, that we're just having fun. Like there's no hidden motive, there's no reasoning behind this. It's just, we're doing this because we enjoy it.
Yeah, it's true. It's always been about I think the one thing I can take away for both of us is that there are a lot of Final Fantasy 14 podcasts out there, and they all do a phenomenal job, and majority of them do a lot better than us. But the one thing that I've always said that we did, and we still will always do, is that we do this our way. And it may not be great, it may be shit, we may have really crappy episodes, but we do it our way. And it's almost punk rock in the way I was raised, I guess. But you know, it's the fact that he followed and never questioned the doing it our way, will, like, that just shows like how much like he's got my back in this, and it's really fucking great to have doing something like this.
So now that this is all over, what will you do from here?
Oh boy.
So the future of Maelstrom Radio.
Maelstrom Radio is dead.
Sort of.
The way that it currently is dead.
Yeah. We're still Maelstrom Radio. It's just Maelstrom Radio is evolving. We
can't cancel this evolution. Don't press B.
Yeah, you can't do. The show itself is still, it's going to have a new core as part of its new niche focus, and it's going to have
not to use any of the cores from GLaDOS. Kind of psycho.
Can we use the space one then?
Space.
Space.
For us specifically, I think the Adventure Core.
All right, fair. The future of our show is still something we don't want to too much discuss about, because you know, I did a lot of research, like for months I've been doing research on other podcasts and a lot of gaming podcasts, and nobody's doing what we're going to do. And it's something that I take pride in, because, you know, when you want to do a show, you want to make sure your show is interesting and unique and doing something that nobody else is doing. And we have a chance to do that. And I'm blessed, lucky, I don't know, choose the word you want to put in there, but the team that I have, I'm extremely lucky. I have Shin, who's incredibly intelligent and can hold his own in a conversation, especially where we're heading. And we have Dylan, who is, you know, bright and isn't afraid to ask people to be on our show, and is just a phenomenal, you know, just producer, and, you know, and really going to be an asset going forward for us.
Hopefully not an ASEAN though.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not. I know, like, one of the big questions I think people are going to have for us, and I think I'm gonna answer that now, is Maelstrom Radio still going to be a Final Fantasy 14 podcast? Final Fantasy 14 is always going to be a part of us, but it's not necessarily going to be what we focus on. There's a lot more games out there that we want to talk about. But that doesn't mean that the FC is going away. It doesn't mean that we will never talk about Final Fantasy 14. It doesn't mean that we aren't content creators in the 14 space. We're just evolving and adding more to what we do now and changing what we're doing. We never wanted to rest on our laurels or rest on what we do. And we want to make sure that the future of Maelstrom Radio is something that is fun for everybody, and we want to have more people experience what we're doing and the future of what we're doing. The Final Fantasy 14 community has been fantastic to us. We're extremely, extremely lucky that people have accepted our show, understood the humor, got the jokes, let us do things like Choose Your Own Adventures, let us do things like the Haunted Phone, which we haven't done in such a long time. It's been able to do things like have a whole article written about Maelstrom Radio in a Crucible magazine. Those things don't happen just because you sit there and just do your thing every week and stay quiet. You want to push and try new things and get out there and see who, say hi to people and see if they'll come on your show and have a chat and make friends, because that's how you grow as a content creator, and that's also how you grow this community. If you're not a content creator and you've been thinking about doing it, I can tell you this: grab a microphone. If you're passionate about something, start talking about it. I've been doing this now for 7 years? Has it been? Like, it's been a while since Evercast. It's just go and do it. You have a microphone, you have the internet, record something, put it out there, put it on Twitch, put it on YouTube, and talk about what you're passionate about. Stream that game that you've been wanting to stream. Do those things. Don't be afraid to do it. Because it's so invigorating to do this, and we're going to do more of this. Also, that means that more streaming is coming back to Maelstrom Radio.
Stream more.
We're absolutely going to stream more.
I'm going to see if I can try to start streaming.
Yeah. Shin's going to be involved in the streaming more. I have an Elgato now in my PC, and all my consoles are hooked up to it. So console gaming. I don't want to keep
cats in your PC.
Senor, hola Elgato. So my Switch, my Xbox, and my PS4 are all connected to. Shin knows how I there's many wires and switches going on, but it all works. It's great. But once I can get a specialized cable for my Dreamcast, they make that happen too. So a lot of it is happening now. So I just want to, make sure everyone here is that we know that we do absolutely love everybody in this community, and that the future of us is still wanting your support. Please don't leave us. please. If there's a show where we talk about Dungeons and Dragons, show up, chat with us. Because there's still going to be more episodes like this where we do Choose Your Own Adventures, where we do a Haunted Phone, and what else we can do. I'm not sure. Whatever's in my cranium comes up with. Where are you at? Javier, you still there, buddy?
I might have put him to sleep.
Yes, I have one more question for you. It is the most important question. It is the
let's finish it.
Most important. And it is the one that all the people want to know. And I am so happy to be the one to ask. Put simply, it is.
I think you ran out of minutes.
Javier?
Javier?
Are you there?
Oh, damn it. I wanted to ask him if Ed ever gets weird with his weird brainstem tail.
Things that should never happen on this episode.
She does though, right? She has to.
No. My innocence has already been touched enough.
All right. Well, you want to do some shout outs and thanks and go to the hospital?
I think we covered most of it during the show, but I just want to give one last final shout out to our awesome producer, Dylan. Thank you for everything this year and upcoming year. And also to you. Thank you for everything that you've done the last few years and will continue doing.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Dylan. I also want to give a shout out to Thancred. She helped us with our videos of Dalamud and the final screen. She works for the Crucible. I also want to give a shout out.
She works for us.
Did she? All right. Well, she works for us now. And I also want to give a shout out to Safa Sephiroth, who helped us write this episode. He came in.
You can see some of his influence.
Yes. And of course, thank you to all the content creators that have ever come into our show and talked with us and talked about their projects and their passions, and to all the players that came onto our show and talked about their passions and their projects. We love you all. And if there's, I don't know how to end this. It's been one hell of a fucking journey for 100 episodes. I think the person I want to thank, of course, is Shin. Because doing 100 of this with me, I don't think was ever in his head when he said yes to doing this.
No, it was not.
But he did, and it takes a lot. So, with that being said,
we have one quick other announcement with the next show.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Well, it is. Well, we do have something. Well, we have a lot of things, I guess, to talk about. so little time to talk about it. Go ahead on that.
Very briefly. Sorry?
Wait. No, go ahead. I was waiting for you.
Oh, I was just going to say, we have a lot of things coming up in the next few weeks. 2 weeks tomorrow, we're going to be streaming 24 hours or maybe 25 hours for Extra Life. Us, She Heals, I Tank, The Crucible, Moogle Ground, Musecast, Phoenix Down Radio. There's someone I'm missing, isn't there? Anyways, a large number of content creators are going to be out streaming for this weekend. I know it's the same as BlizzCon. Come watch us. We're going to be much cooler. Possibly not, but come watch us anyway. We'll be streaming a whole bunch of stuff. We're going to try to get some stuff within the community. We're going to try to do some stuff as a group. I know we're going to do late night Cards Against Eorzea again is currently being planned, so keep an eye out for that. And then following up after that, that's November the 3rd. Following up 2 weeks after that, we're off to FanFest. So you're definitely not going to hear from us that week either. So that being said,
but we will, if you're going to FanFest, there is a dope party that you should go to, and that party is
if you're not coming to FanFest, you should come to Vegas and join us at the party.
That's true. That is absolutely true. Go to the LBR community after party, and it's going to be a phenomenal time. It is $60 for open bar VIP. There's also a $35 VIP package, which is for no alcohol. So if you don't drink but you still want VIP, please, you can get that as going as well. Also, I want to announce that Chili is going to FanFest. He will be at that after party. He will be representing Moongaround there, so you can meet Chili, you can meet us, you can meet the Crucible, you can meet She Heals, I Tank, you can meet Fusion from Gamerscape, Mr. Happy, and just so many people. Noriko Star. There's so many people if you're just going to Vegas to hang out, at least go to that party, because all the community is going to be there, and it's going to be such a freaking amazing time. There's going to be a Street Fighter fucking tournament there. And by the way, Avi from She Heals I Tank challenged me to Street Fighter, so that will be happening. That will be happening. It is also said that we will be recording at the booth at the esports arena at that party. So there will be a special FanFest episode of Maelstrom Radio recorded at that event. So that will be going out. As for, is there anything else? I think as for what?
I was gonna say, when's our next official episode going to be?
It's going to be after. Well, that's going to be an episode, so that will be on the feed. As for
like non-live from FanFest,
not live from FanFest, that's a great question. I believe we are working on. Let's see. So we're gonna
we're looking about a month away.
Yeah, we're about a month away. It's gonna be. That's Thanksgiving weekend, but I'm off, so we can do it Thanksgiving week. But we're gonna have to hustle with some other stuff like art. And
we'll get some more details, but it's gonna be at least a month until we have a next official episode going. We're gonna be doing some planning. We're gonna be doing some searching to figure out what we want to kind of talk about and kind of go from there. But this won't be the last you hear from us. We're not gonna go radio silent for the next month. You will see more streams. You'll see a little bit more interactivity. We'll be doing some smaller stuff on Twitch, but not like full out episodes for a while.
Yeah, you'll get more streaming out of us. You'll get less of a podcast out of us. But that doesn't mean that, I might record a little something here and there saying, giving you some tidbits. And if we get an update on what we're doing for that episode, I will absolutely record something and put it out to the feed so you know what's going down with us if you're not here to catch our live streams, or if you don't follow us on any of our socials. So with that said, I'm going to do some show promotion so except for the next month, we're still probably going to be going out live weekly here at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 9:30 Eastern. You can catch our show on iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher. You can catch all that information on our website at www.maelstromradio.com. You can email us at show@maelstromradio.com. You can also find our Discord link there and our Twitter there. But if you don't want to go to our website, our Twitter is at maelstrom_radio. Our Facebook is at facebook.com/maelstromradio. And of course, our Twitch is twitch.tv/maelstromradio. This has been an amazing time. I want to thank everybody that has donated bits to us this episode, all the subscribers that came out this episode. Shin bombed everybody with subscriptions, so
Dylan bombed everyone with subscriptions.
Dylan bombed everybody with subscriptions. Dang, Dylan. Dang, Dylan back at it again with the subs. Just burn it all down. Yeah, BGO's in chat now. Just burn it all down. I almost thought about buying the 5 Gaming Things website and redirecting it to Maelstrom Radio. Just coming in there and doing that. Man, is there anything else? Not really, right? I'll be streaming tomorrow. I plan on streaming tomorrow. I just don't know what. Maybe Gears of War 4? I don't know. Something. I'll stream something during the day.
One quick little thing before we head out. Stick around after the show. We're going to do a small non-recorded piece.
All right.
So don't leave after the outro music is done.
Yeah. So, that being said, hey, Safe. Safe, you want to say goodbye to people?
See ya, everyone.
There he is.
Thanks, Xavier.
Thanks, Xavier. The whole thing. The whole thing.
I told you it was the worst accent.
It was the best. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. So, Shen, you wanna say goodbye?
Goodbye until sea swallows all. We'll see you in a month.
Yep. And I'm gonna do one of these, and one of this. It's so super surreal to hear that music, and it's not gonna be in my ear holes for a month. Yet again, thank you all so much. Just hang out after the show, after this song plays. We're apparently doing something bonus content, which we haven't done. But thank you. Big thanks to everybody that came out and share this episode with everybody. We love you all. And for the next 30 days, one last time, till sea swallows all, keep listening.
Maelstrom Radio is a production of MaelstromRadio.com and Blackfire Media Productions. Final Fantasy XIV and Eorzea are trademarks of Square Enix. Opening theme provided by Benjamin Anthony James. You can find more of their music over at soundcloud.com/Ben773. Our outro is provided by Sodo. You can find more of their music over at soundcloud.com/Sodo. Views and opinions expressed on this episode are those of Maelstrom Radio and their hosts, and do not reflect the views and opinions of Square Enix. And until sea swallows all, keep listening.
And I think for the first time ever, I don't think anyone's ever heard this, but we're out.
Yeah, that's definitely the first time that's ever happened live.
Yeah. So, hi.
Hello. It's Maelstrom Radio, literally after dark.
Yeah, it's after the show. Yeah, so, man. What's going on?
I had this crazy idea while we were doing the show that was brought to mind by Safe, which already you can tell it's probably a bad idea.
I mean,
whatever do you
mean? So you reminded me earlier that we had this awesome thing come out that was created just for us. So first of all, I want to say thank you. And also anyone who's still listening, go check out The Crucible. It's thecrucibleffxiv.tumblr.com. They also just launched a new website, thecrucibleffxiv.com. Go take a look at that. Check out their articles. They're amazing. Specifically, though, they came out and decided to write an entire article just about Maelstrom Radio. So I thought it would be kind of cool to read the article live on air for all of our lovely listeners.
Oh my god.
Do you support this?
Of course I support that. You mean the whole article that was auto-completed?
It's a very short article.
What do you mean?
It's
that
beautiful.
Article was written it took a lot of effort.
It did. So I'll introduce this topic, or this article. It is The Crucible posted this. Shoot, what day did you post this? 2 weeks ago. Wow. Really long time ago.
Galaxy far, far.
About Maelstrom Radio. To be there, at least it's not. Maelstrom Radio, is that okay with you guys? And then the next day I will have to get. Thanks for your help me with this place. He is the one that is the only way. Thanks. I'm not going. Established in Limsa Laminsa, I have Maelstrom Radio I'm not sure going to be. I'm not sure if I can make it to the meeting tonight, but I will be there. Maelstrom Radio. The awful worst pirate radio tonight. Will you please let me just check it out when you start the new job? Thanks so much for all you do for the kids, and I are going to the gym in the morning. Things are going good for you guys to come over for dinner. Help me with the kids and I are going to the movies with me, and I will be in touch soon to get a few things. Stroke clot in my life, and I am not going to be able to make a payment on the check and the other two. Anthony Hawk is too cool to see the new Star is Born to be there at all. I'm not sure if I can make it to the meeting tonight, but I will be there at the same time as the next guy who is this, please. I'm not sure how you will feel better knowing you were able to make the trip, and I'm going to try running without you in my life. Help, 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 help! We will see how much I can get Lee. Thanks again is a WW to get the EU. Maelstrom Radio is to be there by an elephant, and I'm going to try. Money in the grave, and I don't. Sunglass hair.
It's a modern art piece. What
I'm surprised I only stumbled once in that entire thing.
That's really impressive, honestly. You should put that on your resume.
My favorite comment in chat, am I having a stroke?
Yes, that's pretty much what happens when you read this.
Can I make an advertisement? Help, help, help. This sounds like a Japanese to English Google Translate. The next article should be that. I don't know how we make that work, like translate it from English into Japanese and back into English a few times and see what comes.
they have to write like a legitimate article about Maelstrom Radio, but translate it back and forth between a whole bunch of languages and see what comes out.
That's
like
great.
2 years ago, we sent an email to Limit Break Radio in Japanese with Google Translate, and then acted like fuckhead weeaboos over it because they were making fun of people for playing Samurai.
Wait, shit, that was 2 years ago.
Holy shit! Yeah, that's the.
Oh, a year and a half.
Oh my
Year and a
god!
half.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Feeny in
Feels
chat.
a lot closer.
Feeny in chat with Desearing Egg. Desearing Egg. Egu. That shit still gets me. Have you seen that video?
Yep.
Oh my god, so good. Oh man.
That's our like. Is that our first piece of bonus content? 100 episodes in.
Yeah, it's our first piece of like extra bullshit after the show. It's I mean,
I have first extra bullshit, which is not the way I envisioned this happening.
yeah, well, Safe is here. You know, if we're gonna do some extra bullshit, why Safe is here? Safe, did you think we would ever make a fucking 100 episodes of this bullshit?
I mean, I'm surprised that you don't plan on hitting 200 at this point.
Now,
I mean-
we gotta aim bigger. 206.
Yeah. Then we're out.
I mean, listen, we were fucking Brohaman and I were on what, 8 episodes in a row? Like, you're
Oh, probably more
goddamn
than
right.
that.
We expected that you would make it to 100. I'm just surprised that you made it to episode 100 and it wasn't Maelstrom Crucible Radio.
I mean, it was touch and go there for me. I mean, but to be fair, like Shin did go to Japan and then he moved right after. So,
True,
So-
I was literally up for 6 months.
yeah. So, you know, thanks for filling in. Thanks for
It was fun.
Yeah. Honestly, like, and I mean, I really do appreciate you guys filling in, but the show is totally different without him here. It's as much as I love you guys being on, it is a bit like Shin is the partner in crime I choose to be with here.
Oh, no, for real. I went back and listened to those old episodes and like
Ooh.
it's
I haven't
not a
even listened to those.
podcast.
It's not it's 3 angry people yelling at each other.
The difference between those older shows and like episode 97, right?
Yeah,
Or was it
that's when you
98?
were on.
Mm-hmm.
You were on 97, Chili was 98, and then we had our own thing 99.
Yes. So episode 97 was the difference between episode 97 and like episode whatever the fuck when Shin was gone is night and day. Like Shin really is a vital component of this because it's otherwise just a gelatinous blob of bullshit.
I mean, that's probably the best description of Maelstrom Radio we've ever had. A gelatinous blob of bullshit. If it's got dots for eyes, one of my officers in the FC would love us even more. She loves blobs with dots for eyes.
I don't know if you're paying attention in chat, but I just recruited Scarlett to come back on one of our episodes when we return.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Scarlett was great.
Yeah, I've never gotten to talk. I was gone the week that you had him on.
Yeah. There's still some more people from the community that we haven't had on that we should have on. Like, I would love to have gather together on. They're fucking phenomenal to talk to. Like when I did their show 100, which it's
Also,
such a
still haven't had an episode where I get to talk to Avi and Pete.
we have to figure. Well, now we can. We'll have a few weeks off. We could do their show.
Well, no. I meant like we haven't had an episode with them on that I'm also here.
We haven't had them on.
Wait, we haven't had them on?
Mm-mm.
Well, there's an episode we're going to be doing in the future.
There you go. Shin and I must have passwords. Yeah. There's so many people here. Thank you. Yeah, man, it's been a surreal journey. Like honestly, it's been honestly. I mean, going back and listening to like our first couple episodes on episode 99, like we really were like trying to be, let's do the news and talk about the game, and I'm so glad that I flipped the switch and said fuck it. I'm glad that you didn't stop me. That's what I'm happy about. You didn't say no. We got to do it this way. I think I don't know if it's also because you were like fuck patch notes.
I've always been pretty against patch note
Yeah.
stuff.
I think we've had more fun since, honestly.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
been
this is the first time that I've ever done something like this with episode 100, and I kind of want to do a little bit more.
Yeah.
Like, it's definitely not something that I'm used to doing or even like doing, but it's interesting and I want to try to do more. Because the only way that we can get better is by doing it. Like, again, we went back last episode, looked at our first episode, and we were terrible.
We were not
And I mean,
good.
we're still terrible, but we're better than we were 100 episodes ago.
Yeah, we're coordinated shit now.
That's debatable sometimes.
We're,
but I
we're,
mean,
sh-
like,
we're shit with better
things-
mics.
Right. We've been getting better at things like getting notes down, getting a rough idea for shows. Our equipment's improved and will continue improving. Like we've got, like you've got your OBS set up all really, really nice now. Everything's gotten better over time.
Yeah, I mean, the next step for us is getting new art, which we're currently working on, trying to get. That's, I think, our biggest hurdle right now is finding an artist that can facilitate everything we need, because it's not just our logo, it's all of it needs to be changed, the whole thing.
Use multiple artists.
We can, you're right, and which we can do. We can do a logo artist and then somebody who specifies in like stream art.
Chad has a really, really important question. Safe, are you around?
I am.
Why does
No.
Safe like Vor?
Oh no. Oh no.
Someday,
Uh-huh.
someday, someone's gonna ask me that question, and I'm gonna snap,
And then eat them.
and I'm gonna bite their head off.
Kane, are you
But
going to
until then, fuck you.
Kane, are you going to FanFest?
Vor
Gotta wait for
legis-
this.
Man, Leek is amazing. She is. I don't know if Kane is going.
That they provided our first and only piece of fan art, and I am forever grateful for this. It is
Yeah.
the highlight of the entire 100 episodes.
He says, "Eat me, daddy."
I hate
And on
you
that note,
so
I'm pretty
much,
sure
man.
After Dark is pretty much done now.
Fuck me. No, I'm not going to FanFest. I was able to get tickets. I'm not gonna, because I was able to get tickets, and I'm not gonna be in Vegas that weekend, unfortunately. Oh, that sucks. That sucks, because there would be some people who would love to get some tickets off of you.
Well, I was gonna say, so Safe, you're gonna have to wait another 2 years before Feeney and or Kane is at FanFest for you to kill them.
I mean, at this rate, I might just go to the UK before then.
Go to Scotland?
Yeah, Scotland, different.
No, I'll go to the UK, and I'll just only go to like Manchester or some bullshit.
Go
I'll
visit
pick like
Paul.
the one location in the entire UK where I don't know fucking anyone. I have all these friends that live in those fucking islands over there, or in Ireland, or in all the other bullshit. And I'm just gonna pick like the one location that I don't know anyone, and I'm just gonna kill time there, and then expect all of them to drive like the 30 minutes it takes to get to me, and none of them will.
Of course not. They've got trains there.
Exactly.
Go on the tube.
Exactly. Feeney won't go to Manchester.
I'm not going to Manchester. Real quick though, I'll throw it out before we get out of here. If there's any questions you have for Shin and I about Maelstrom Radio, I guess now's the time to ask before.
Ask us anything.
Yeah, AMA.
Anyone else, feel free to leave. This is pretty much the end of the content. We're just gonna answer questions now.
Yeah, we'll field questions from the audience. Field questions. I'm waiting for someone to be like, well, with the current political atmosphere.
With the current political atmosphere.
What is your take on the cabinet? Like, I'm waiting for that.
Take on our capitalist overlords and whether or not a socialist revolution is going to be the cause of the end of misery within the city-state of Ul'dah.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask my governments not to dope me. That's what I'm gonna. No dope government.
So when Ul'dah is inevitably turned into a republic, even though that plot line has been forever dropped, who are you going to be voting for?
Nomino.
Are we asking specifically Ul'dah?
Specifically Ul'dah.
Nomino.
Yeah.
I think Nanner's bot has a pretty strong political campaign.
Nanners. Nanners is gonna pull out the gun and be like, "Say Nanners bot one more time, motherfucker! I dare you." Let's see. Feeny, with the current political system, what do you think is the best cake? What's the best cake?
Ice cream.
That is a solid answer.
That's a great fucking. That's a fucking great. That's a great. It's the best of both worlds. It's cake and ice cream.
I haven't had an ice cream cake since I was like 6. I should go get one right now.
Noted. Noting that down. Jotting. It's not. That's on the list. The best cake is pie. Pie's pie.
Yeah, it's not a cax, Feeny. It's a cake.
My question's always going to be,
Real Chili asks, with Chili staying at your B&B, do you feel like you will have any sanity left?
I have the Crucible staying at that B&B.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not gonna have any sanity, but it's not gonna have anything to do with you, Chili.
Yeah.
How do you think that you're gonna be the burden, Chili?
There's gonna be a bed with both Brohamit and Safe sleeping next to each other, and there's gonna be 2 other people sleeping in that room with them. So Godspeed of those 2 other people.
Don't worry, it'll all be fine.
Mm-hmm. It'll all be okay. Let's see. We prefer to govern from the shadows. That's true. Who's going to be the big little spoon in the sleep pile? You described this before. I said nobody's spooning. Like, you guys don't spoon. Like, you sleep on your back, and he's a side sleeper.
He's a fucking all over the place sleeper.
Oh, okay.
He just kind of rolls around and grabs at things blindly in his sleep, and it's really disappointing. It's like, oh,
I like
no,
the last
just
part.
asleep.
But really disappointing.
Because you're like, has he grabbed onto you, and you're like, this is it. This is the time. Oh, he's still asleep. Damn it. No comment? Are you not commenting on that?
What do you mean? Why would I comment on that? You pretty much just have it.
That's great. That's fantastic. I love that. I love that just unrequited love. It's just like, God damn it. Do you sing Disney tunes when you're sleeping? Like, shana na 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 la la da da da, kiss the girl. You're just sitting there.
How did I know that was the one you would fucking go for?
Because it's the one that most fits.
Because it's a whole new world.
See, I would have gone for Make a Man Out of You.
Let's get down to business. What's the hunt?
Leave it at that. Leave it there.
What's the hunt in that situation? Will Feeny get their fucking beldom that they're obsessing about?
I mean, of everyone that's going to be at that place, I would think you're the closest to the Huns. Flatus.
Oh no! Oh no! I do not want to be defeated in that situation. I'm gonna tap out now. I'm gonna tap out now. Oh, there goes
Mr. Bot's down.
Mr. Bot.
Salmon.
Oh no!
I accidentally joined him.
Shit. You bring him down here real quick? Oh, actually, I can move him probably. Hold on. Think about it.
Wait, that's Chili.
There we go.
Just beat me.
Yep.
Will Feeny get their fucking beldom that they're obsessed about? What's your favorite Pokemon? Why is it Whimsicott? What Pokemon would Alphino and Alice have? All right, so let me field this. My favorite Pokemon is Skarmory because metal birds are metal. Closely followed by Murkrow because fuck
Emo
yeah.
birds.
Witchbird, like for sure, 100% down with that. And I wish I could remember the name of it, but it's the bug that is a ghost and it has 1 hit point and it does not, and it's like immune to most type combinations and has high evasion, but if you hit it, it dies. The Pokemon Alphino and Alisei would have. Alphino is the kind of person that would have a million fucking evolutions and would use nothing but evolutions and would never use them for more than like a day. So it'd be like, oh, I love you so much, Jolteon, and then a week later you'd be like, hey Alphino, where's your Jolteon? And he'd be like, what's a Jolteon? Hey, check out my Empoleon, and just be that fucking asshole. And Alisei is the kind of person who would have one Pokemon, like just one Pokemon, but it'd be level 99 and the most fucking min-maxed.
It would be
IV bullshit in the world, and
it'd be unevolved too. It'd be the first evolution in the chain.
It would be one of the ones that don't evolve. Like
it
would be some
Hitmonlee.
Bidoof.
Just a maxed out Bidoof.
No, it'd be one of the Ralts evolutions. I can't remember the name of it, but the one that's the what female Ralts evolves into.
Uh-huh.
It's like Gardevoir.
I would think Minun and Minun. I don't know why. Like I was
thinking of Puzzle and.
Nah, man.
Like Puzzle and Minun,
elegant and ass kicking. That's what she is.
So
Not
Hitmon,
adorable shit. She's
which
too
one's...
badass for just adorable shit. She'll fuck you up.
Hitmonchan, the punchy one. That's the one.
Not elegant enough.
Really?
Hitmonlee would be better.
The kicks.
Hitmonlee is a body and legs. What are you talking about?
I know.
It's more elegant than the punchy.
You're right. It needs to be more elegant, Mr. Mime. It's just a maxed up Mr. Mime.
No. Mr. Mime is Nashu.
Meanie, Spiritomb would obviously be the Pokemon of Isail.
What
one of my favorites, Mimikyu, would be the Pokemon for Edda.
Oh God.
Maybe it's a Farfetch'd because Alisei seems like a leaky girl. Like she can.
No. Farfetch'd is probably Nashu.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right about that. You're absolutely right about that. It is Nashu. I don't know what the fuck Hildebrand would have, but
Machamp.
Snorlax.
A Voltorb that always explodes on him.
It's an Electrode.
just fucking uses self-destruct every time.
I mean, that could also be Nashu.
Thought you're absolutely right. Kabutops. Kabutops is cool as shit.
I'm sorry, Feeny. My favorite Pokemon are Eevee and Mimikyu. Because I don't know anything past like 252.
Mimikyu. Flatus and Shin, our favorite Pokemon? I've always super been like a big fan, like ever since, because I played the very first Pokemon, so I've always been a big fan of fucking Bulbasaur and his evolutions. And
True. Ivysaur is the best of the three, though.
Yeah, it is. It really is. For funsies,
Charmander, Ivysaur, and Squirtle.
what's that fucking one's name? Ursaring. I also like Ursaring. Oddly enough, just
neat.
Yeah, it's a moon bear.
It's a small bear.
Moon bear. What's that pink one with the fucking...
Ooh, I also like Ampharos.
Beware? Is it?
The electric Beware. Sheep.
Oh, the electric sheep, yeah. Oh, fucking... I like that fucking Ghost Pikachu one.
Mimikyu.
Yeah, Mimikyu. That fucker's dope. There's a little...
I want the new Pokemon games so bad because
the Switch one?
Mimikyu.
The Switch one?
Wait, we need the opinions. What's your opinion on what's its name?
Wait a minute. So wait, hold on.
I haven't been able to play Pokemon since Gen 4.
Hold on, I'm gonna send a fucking picture to you guys in the show chat. Hold
I love how I can search Pokemon staring into your soul and it comes up. Esper. What are your thoughts on Esper and why is it the best?
I fucking love Esper
Esper
because
looks
it
like
stares
it's
into your soul.
Exactly, right?
Feeny, I want Sun and Moon so bad, but I don't have. I have a DS, not a 3DS, a DS.
Gotta
That's
wait
what I
for Switch.
yeah.
Don't have
Did you,
the Switch either.
did you see the picture I linked? Fucking Desmond the Moon Bear fucking Pokemon card.
Hey, I have a question. Does anyone know if the fucking Switch has the Nintendo eShop on it? If I got a Switch, could I get Paper Mario on there?
I don't know if Switch
I
has.
don't think it's on it.
I don't know if Paper Mario's on it yet. It's Nintendo's weird about their eShop. None of that shit carries over. Like if you bought something on the Wii or the Wii U, it doesn't carry over to the Switch, which is kind of BS.
That fucking sucks.
It does. I wish they would open it up. Like fucking Sony and fucking Xbox do it. You buy shit on the PS3 or 360 and you had it in your shit. You got access to it. I have access to all my old games. Although I
looks
did.
like it's only on the Wii and Wii U.
By the way, I did buy Rare Replay, and I could fucking totally play Viva Pinata. I could stream that bullshit. I love that game so much.
Oh my god, is that on PC?
No, it's only on Xbox.
Damn it! I want to fucking play Viva Pinata.
Right? Viva Pinata is a great game.
That game
Feeny
was fucking awesome.
Feeny, you'd love Viva Pinata. Go play Viva Pinata.
It's a shame they murdered that franchise dead.
I would love a new one. I would love a new one. Also, it also comes like that Rare Replay is great. It comes with fucking Conker's Bad Fur Day. It comes with all the good Banjo Kazooie games except Nuts and Bolts, which is the shitty one. I'd play Conker's Bad Fur Day in a heartbeat. I'd stream that shit. I'd stream fucking Conker or Banjo Kazooie. That's some good music. Oh man, Viva Pinata is fucking awesome. Yeah, go look at Viva Pinata. It's fucking great. It's so good. I think that's it. I think we don't have any other. We had one more question. Why is Chili Bay? I don't think we can answer that. That's something you'd have to ask yourself, Kane, and figure it out on the inside. You know.
How can you not know, Kane? Kane Thorbreaker says, I would have thought Flatus was a Lickitung kind of guy.
No.
If the right woman plays her cards right, sure.
Bahamut's kind of like a slowpoke.
Sure. Do you think if Safe and Bahamut combined, they'd be a slow bro?
Are you implying that I'm a annoying shelled creature?
I think he's implying that Bahamut wants to eat you.
Well, if Safe's the one in Devore, technically he would be the shell creature biting onto the other guy's
No, Bahamut was the one in Devore.
Oh, well then, the other way around then. You're the pink one.
I hate you, Feeny. I hate you so much.
Like Gulpin?
How much would it be to get like a fucking Wii U or an old Wii and get Paper Mario?
Paper Mario is probably like $10. So like
probably pretty
50,
cheap.
60.
I just want, like, the only one I want is, I just want Paper Mario. I just want Paper Mario. It's like one of the 4 N64 games that it's impossible to fucking emulate worth a goddamn.
Is Jinx still in the Pokemon games, or did they take Jinx out?
Yeah.
Jinx is still in, but they changed the design so that it's a much less blackface.
Yes, it's much less racist now.
I liked my Pokemon. Oh no, I didn't. I didn't even like Jinx as a fucking Pokemon, to be honest.
Feeny, I really, really, really appreciate that offer. I wouldn't be able to use your Wii U because it's region locked.
It's fucking Flatus. Do you like fitness?
Switch isn't.
I know, Kane. Do you like Ligma? If you can't answer. Desmond the Moon Bear.
There's more than 2 bad Pokemon, Feeny.
There is.
Also, Hypno.
Hypno.
Hypno is a terrible Pokemon.
I noticed that you only mention. I noticed you only mentioned Pokemon from the first few games. Shin, are you one of those?
I told you.
nerds?
I literally only know like the first 250.
Damn
I'm
it,
with you.
Shin.
I haven't played a game since Gold and Silver. Okay, not completely true. I also own one of the ones that came out around Heart Gold. I think it was it had a giant blue whale thing on it. Sapphire? Did I have a Sapphire one?
You know what I'd love to see on the Switch internet thing? Like if they started putting like old school GBA games on that bitch. 'Cause I'd
Hypno
play.
and Drowsy are creepy as hell. Nah, Miltank is cool. Miltank makes milk.
Drowsy.
Drowsy's also creepy because they are canonically just they go up to children and eat their dreams and kidnap them.
I'm down with Psyduck.
Psyduck is relatable.
Psy.
Welcome to Pokemon Radio.
Welcome to Welcome to Pokemon Radio, your top source for all things Pokemon. There is a post Maelstrom Radio treasure map party happening on RFC.
And just like normal Pokemon, I don't have a bike.
This just in, Giratina has destroyed Maelstrom Radio. Welcome to Pokemon Radio.
Accurate. Shit, I have a video for Pokemon for the win. Pokemon's good stuff, man. I mean, something we could talk about in a future episode of Maelstrom Radio now. It's, Are you gonna get the new Pikachu or Eevee game on the Switch?
I'm kind of tempted because it sounds really cool, but on the other hand, I still haven't beaten the last Pokemon game that I bought because I haven't played it since the first time I went to Japan.
You know what they should do is they should have fucking Danny DeVito voice act Detective Pikachu.
They should just not have anyone voice act Pikachu because that's terrible and horrible.
I would love Danny
DeVito voice act Detective Pikachu.
Oh no, I dropped my Magnum condom for my Magnum Pikachu dog.
I dropped my Magnum condom from my pocket monster dong.
My pocket monster dong. Fucking walks up to Ash and he wants some rum ham. What's rum ham? If it was Danny DeVito doing Danny DeVito from fucking Always Sunny, that would be the perfect thing. That's great. Oh, She Heals Tank is now following us on Twitch.
Yeah, I saw that.
Finally.
Hi, Avi and Pete.
Hi.
I waited so long. Now that it's over and you're dead.
Yeah, well.
I mean, would you really?
I mean, that's the best time to get us on board.
Can someone record Danny DeVito doing the poker rap?
Oh my god.
I know parts of the Pokemon rap still.
The best version of the poker rap is the German version because all the German Pokemon names are fucking incredible.
They're all angry.
Butterfree becomes Schmetbo.
Schmetbo.
Fucking Schmetbo.
I want to look up German Pokemon names now. That sounds pretty great.
Listen, just search up the poker rap in different languages. It's awesome.
Kane Thorbreaker asks, James, can you do the German Poke Rap live? I would have to practice it, but I'm not ruling it out as an option.
You should do that as an extra life goal.
As an extra life goal, if we hit X many dollars on the Crucible's extra life, I'll rap the fucking German Poke Rap live.
So have different tiers for different languages. Start out with English and just keep going.
Ooh, that could get really bad really quick.
I mean, isn't that the point?
I'll just have it be the English, then the French, then the German.
That sounds about reasonable. Although the Japanese one would be great.
I'm not gonna do that.
It would be amazing.
I would love
for
that.
the same reason that Assassin's Creed hasn't yet been set in Japan.
Oh no.
Because no one wants to see that bloody history.
Okay. Have any of you played any of the newer Assassin's Creed games?
I have not played any since the first.
I've been requested to play what's the one before Odyssey? The
Origins.
Origins. I had bought it. I have Origins, and I could actually stream Origins tomorrow morning.
So if you play through some of the Assassin's Creed games and you listen to the voice acting, you'll notice two very important things. One, that none of them ever, to my knowledge, have Asian characters in them of any kind. No one further east than fucking Greece or maybe Turkey.
Yeah.
Okay? Yet. Two, everyone who has an accent, everyone who has any kind of accent, it's a cartoonishly bad accent.
Kind of like yours was?
Worse than mine. So I want you to imagine the equivalent of what I did, but for a Japanese or Chinese accent. And you can probably figure out why they don't make Assassin's Creed games in Japan.
Not great.
No.
Sure wouldn't be great.
I think Chile is telling us that we need to stop now.
We're in game. Chile, we're in game. We are in game. I think that's it, right?
We should probably stop the broadcast. We can rebroadcast again if we're going to stream maps, but
yeah,
we should cut this one.
Will Safe join us for maps? How can he?
Yeah, he's not on our glorious server.
He's not. He was.
I was going to. And I mean, I am still technically on the server. I haven't gotten rid of the characters.
No, they're still here.
But I don't want to
do it again.
Just tonight, like just the other day, I did all of I did everything in the MSQ from just before Hawk Manor forward.
Mm-hmm.
And it's still miserable. And so I, for fuck sure, don't want to do it on a server where I can't just fucking carry my ass through it myself. Through bullshit.
We could carry you. We're pretty fucking helpful, I'm not gonna lie. We'll fucking pretty much run anybody through any bullshit. Plus you have Chili on during the day, which is kind of great. You know, Paul.
To give you context, Kane, I think it's... Chili asked, what if I buy you a boost in a month? When you say a boost...
He means the milk chocolate drink you buy at Walmart to replace a meal.
I'm not going to commit to doing I'm not going to commit to doing things on Gilgamesh because I don't know that I would. I honestly can't say that I would. I can't say that I wouldn't. I don't know. I know that it's miserable and I'm fucking sick of... I did it for what I believe to be the 15th time of clearing 2.0 and everything to the end of 2.0. I think it's straight up the 15th time, and I have done to the end of through the end of Stormblood, through the end of 4.0, including all of Heavensward, something like 6 or 7 times now, and it hurts. It hurts a lot.
Right in the.
I've done it all too much. Way too much. Also, most of my FF14 time is RP anyway.
That's true. Let's see. I should join Gilgamesh FC with my alt there. I don't play it much, but it'd be nice to have a place. Yeah, join us, Scar. We collect people. It's great.
Mostly content creators.
Mostly, yeah.
We're now the official, unofficial home of Moogle Go Round and She Heals I Tank.
Oh, we are the official home for She Heals I Tank.
Neo Yokio is definitely not the best anime.
Neo Yokio is the best anime.
Neo Yokio is the best anime of all time. It is
It
my
is.
favorite anime.
It is. Well, all right. I'll say that it's the best parody anime ever.
I will accept that.
I will say this: Neo Yokio is for sure the best parody of anime ever, and it is 100% my favorite anime.
Mm-mm.
I will.
I will still take Brotherhood.
I tried to ask them for permission to declare Neo Yokio as the official anime of the Crucible server, but I couldn't get an answer.
You could just do that. Just well, you know what you should do? You should just don't at Neo Yokio at the creator, because he's very responsive. Remember, I added him with when I created the what's it called playlist? Where is it?
Fucking Mia Miovich or whatever her name was.
Yeah, Mia Miovich fucking playlist. And listen, that playlist is great.
It's a fucking killer playlist.
Fucking, what is it? Neo Yokio's best city, bro. I love that shit. It's fucking so good. Yeah, if you ever want to watch, I know the Crucible just did a Neo Yokio stream, but I couldn't make it because we were doing shit. But I think there needs to be another show somewhere around the holidays, because that's the best time to do it, because everybody's off and shit.
They are releasing a Christmas special for Neo Yokio.
Oh,
We've already booked time to stream it.
Guaranteed that the Crucible is going to stream it. Like,
Yeah.
we're going to do that on Rabbit. It's official.
Yeah, what's the other thing you wanted me to stream? It's on Hulu, but you wanted me to.
Oh, yeah, Feeny, what was the name of that show that we're supposed to stream that's short and on Hulu? It had the really, really weird stuff in it.
Oh, Over the Garden Wall.
Yeah, that's the one.
Right,
That
yeah.
one.
We could do that. We could set up some time for that too. But fuck, before I leave, if you're on Gilgamesh, should have mentioned this during the show, I feel bad. If you're on Gilgamesh, the our FC's having a Halloween open house. Avi, Soraya, and Vivi, our officers, and a few other people built a dope fucking spooky maze in our basement. So fucking, you should log in and check that shit out. It's 6 o'clock or 8 o'clock. I want to say it's 8 on a Saturday, the 27th. Can confirm.
Follow our Twitter.
Yeah,
and
follow
join our Discord.
Yeah, there you go. Join our Discord. We'll poke it around there. I think that's it. I don't think there's any other questions. I think that thank you everybody that hung out and stood here and listened to us bullshit about Pokemon and asked us some questions after the show, and we appreciate you all. And please come see us stream things. I'm really good at Gears of War. Really good. Night Shift. The game Night Shift, the FMV game, because I have that and I want to play it because I like FMV games. Oh, you work Night Shift. Never mind. I got that now. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Feeny. Thank you, Scarlet. Thank you, everybody.
Wow.
Thank you again, Safe, for hanging out and being out here.
Yeah, no problem.
Real quick. as one more bonus thing. Can you do Javier real quick so I can ask the question about did Etta ever get like freaky with the weird brainstem tilt?
Oh my!
I gotta know.
Leave now.
I gotta know.
And with that, that's the end of the Maelstrom Radio episode 100 post show. Thanks for coming, everyone.
You know she did. You know she did. Safe left. Everybody left. All right. Thank you all so much. We appreciate you all. Please come and join us and watch us stream video games, Final Fantasy 14 and other stuff on consoles. Please let us know what you want to see us stream. Tweet at us and be like, yo, my dudes, play this. And we might have it. If you want to see us do Dark Souls, I think that's a video series. Give you a tidbit. Like, shouldn't I have talked about doing like a YouTube video series of us playing through Dark Souls? So that may be happening. So, keep close eyes on stuff. But with that, thank you all. Have a wonderful night, and see you around, and see you in a month. Bye, everybody.